What's something your mother taught you that you only appreciated years later? When I was growing up, my mom had this weird habit that used to make me want to disappear into the floor every single time. We were out in public, she'd lean over and whisper these little observations about random strangers. Not like, oh, that's a nice dress type stuff. More like, see how that man is standing too close to that woman at the checkout? Notice how she keeps shifting away, but he keeps closing the gap? That's someone who doesn't respect boundaries. Mortifying. As a teenager, I'd literally walk 10 feet ahead of her in malls because I couldn't handle the secondhand embarrassment. While my friends' moms were teaching them how to do winged eyeliner or whatever, mine was giving me impromptu lessons on how to spot emotional manipulators and people wearing social masks. She had all these bizarre rules too. Never tell someone you just met where you live. Always park under a streetlight. Watch if someone's smile reaches their eyes or stops at their mouth. Notice if they touch you too much too soon. Pay attention when someone tells stories about their exes. I thought she was paranoid AF. Maybe watched too much Dateline or something. When I went to college, I made it my mission to be the opposite of her cautious, suspicious worldview. I was friendly, open, trusting. I'd share my location with new friends after meeting them once. I'd get in cars with people I barely knew for fast food runs. Every time nothing bad happened, I felt like I was proving her wrong. We grew apart during those years. Our conversations became surface level because I was tired of her asking a million questions about every person I mentioned. Does this roommate ever borrow things without asking? Has that guy ever gotten angry over something small? Exhausting. After graduation, I moved to Phoenix and we were down to obligatory holiday calls. I felt guilty sometimes, but I was living my life my way. I had roommates, a decent job, and was using all the dating apps Mom would have had an absolute meltdown over. That's when I matched with Travis. His profile wasn't flashy, just hiking photos and one with a dog. Not even his. Found out later, LOL. Our first date was at this little coffee shop where he knew all the baristas by name. He remembered everything I mentioned from our chats and asked thoughtful follow-up questions. No red flags in sight. We started hanging out regularly, and things were going great. Travis was attentive but not clingy, interesting but also interested in me. He'd text goodnight but never blow up my phone. He was 32, had his own place, and seemed to have his life together. About 6 weeks in, we were chilling at my apartment while my roommate Ashley was out. We'd had a couple beers. Travis started telling me about his ex and how crazy she got after they broke up. According to him, she spread rumors, stalked him, even tried to get him fired. He said it so casually, but something about the story felt off. And then, like some weird cosmic joke, my mom's voice popped into my head. When someone tells you all their exes were crazy, ask yourself what's the common denominator in those relationships. I brushed it off, but later that night when Travis went to the bathroom, his phone lit up on my coffee table. Not snooping, I swear, it was just right there. The notification preview showed a message from someone saved as Kristen with heart emoji saying, "Miss you too, baby, can't wait until..." That was all I could see before the screen went dark again. When Travis came back, I casually mentioned I saw a notification pop up. His reaction was weird. He got super defensive, grabbed his phone, and insisted Kristen was just a friend, and I was reading into things. Then he immediately tried to flip it around, asking why I was looking at his phone and if I had trust issues. My mom's second lesson echoed in my brain. Watch how people handle being caught in small inconsistencies. Do they explain calmly or make you feel crazy for noticing? Travis left shortly after, clearly annoyed. I was confused and second-guessing myself. Was I being paranoid like my mom? I texted my roommate Ashley about it and she suggested some light social media detective work. Turns out Kristen had photos with Travis all over her Instagram, including one from 2 days ago, captioned, "3 amazing years with this one." I confronted Travis over text. Yes, I know, but I was too shook for a call. Instead of apologizing or explaining, he sent me a novel about how I was just like his crazy ex for invading his privacy and how he was just having fun and I was obviously way too serious. So yeah, turns out my mom's weird lessons about watching for signs were actually solid advice. I called her that night for the first time in months. Now we talk weekly. And yes, I still roll my eyes sometimes when she starts analyzing the body language of people in my Instagram photos, but I'm not embarrassed anymore. Turns out moms really do know some shit.